Shalom. Before I get started, I would like to give all praise and infinite glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rechak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world, that's pushing out this truth with all diligence and also putting their lives on the line to do so. This is the brother Harazazah out of Great Millstone, Atlanta, here with the lesson, going into this article, that you see queued up on the screen, which is, from CNN.com, which the title of the article is, "Here are the executive orders Biden has signed so far." We all know that President, Joe Biden, has only been in office, 6 days now, and he's already, as the brother, a brother here in Great Millstone, Atlanta, dropped this image in our, group chat, and it says, remember when they said executive orders were the sign of dictatorship? It says executive orders in the first 3 days, and Joe Biden has signed 19, executive orders already, man. You see? So that's where you get, the Operation Warp Speed, man, which leads me, to the scriptures, which I'm going to get, which I'm going to go back to the article as well, but this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Let me highlight it real quick. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. It says, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, which are the Israelites. It says, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. You see, so woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. And those are those executive orders, that President, Sleepy Joe Biden, is signing, man. You see, he's already signed 19 executive orders within 3 days, just the first 3 days of him being president, man. So Esau, the so-called white man, is speeding this process up, for him, to ultimately, bring the chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. And I'm going to read this article. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but I'm going to start off in the first paragraph. It says, President Joe Biden has signed a flurry of executive orders, actions, and memorandums aimed at rapidly addressing the coronavirus pandemic and dismantling many of President Donald Trump's policies. The executive actions Biden has taken in the first days of his administration, including halting funding for the construction of Trump's border wall, reversing Trump's travel ban targeting largely Muslim countries, imposing a mask mandate on federal property, ramping up vaccination supplies, and requiring international travelers to provide proof of negative COVID-19 tests prior to traveling the U.S. So like it was more that I wanted to get. I think this is it. Nope. It was a link, that led me to Salaki. Let me see if I can find this link, because it showed you all the executive orders that Sleepy Joe had signed, which were all, it may seem like it, oh, here it is. So like I just had to keep scrolling down. So January 25th, it says strengthens Buy American rules by closing loopholes and reducing waivers granted on federal purchases. of domestic goods. It says reinstates COVID-19 restrictions for individuals traveling to the United States from the skin Schengen area, the United Kingdom or Ireland, and South Africa. It was more to it. Slovakia. See if I go back and can find it. Okay, here they are. All right. It says January 25th, he reverses the Trump administration ban on transgender Americans joining the military. And we all know that, if you really, according to the scriptures, if you're a transgender, man, you should be put to death. And here it is, he's letting, these transgenders, join their military army, man. Which, ultimately, is all going to lead to their death, but it's still wickedness, man. And it says restores collective bargaining power and workers protections for several workers and lays the foundation for $15 minimum wage, which ultimately that's going to cause super inflation and it's going to cause, the economy to collapse, man. Because if everyone, is getting paid a minimum of $15 an hour, worldwide, that's super inflation, man. And you can already see, as the gas prices are going up, food prices are going up, everything, the prices are going up on everything, man. Showing you that the American dollar is devaluing day by day, man. As the scriptures say, and what's that? I believe it's James, the 5th chapter, about how the moth and, matter of fact, let me get that. There's also one in the book of Ezekiel, which I'm gonna get this one in Ezekiel first. Let me find it. I had it highlighted on my Blue Letter app. I think this is it. Yep. This is Ezekiel, even though this is speaking of, back then, but this is Ezekiel 7:19. It says, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity, man. So these the average American, citizen, thinks that raising the minimum wage, world or United States, wide, so to speak, is actually a good thing, which is going to cause it, to be a stumbling block upon them, man. Because ultimately it's devaluing the American dollar. And then once it devalues, the American dollar, that's when they roll out what? The RFID microchips, man. And they say, the American dollar is done now. You can, just buy and sell, with this RFID microchip, man. All you have to do is just insert it within you, and you'll be okay. Because we all know that they're going to try, to get you through through convenience, man. You see? So here we understand that the American dollar is not, or the money, is not going to be able to save you, man. You see? This January 21st, which he tried to sign, reverse or to sign, it says directs FEMA to expand reimbursement to states to fully cover the cost for National Guard personnel and emergency supplies, which is what those FEMA camps, man. So Esau really, is really pushing his Operation Warp Speed, which I'm gonna get in a second. It says establishes the pandemic testing board to expand U.S. coronavirus testing capacity, which is what another sign of the concentration camps, man. Because he's gonna push out, to where I believe it was an article mentioned that a brother put as well, to where Joe Biden is going to have. Matter of fact, it was the Bishop Atazawam here in Great Millstone, Atlanta. Stating that he's going to try to have 300 million vaccine shots ready for the people to take. I think it was either before or after the summer, man. You see, so Esau, is speeding up this thing, and the only way that you're going to be saved, is having that covering from Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, man. It says Operation Warp Speed is a public-private partnership initiated by the U.S. government to facilitate and accelerate the development, manufacturing, and distribution of COVID-19 vaccines, therapeutics, and diagnostics. You see, which we all know that Esau's medicines are what. It causes you to either die. We've seen that with this past week. The famous athlete Hank Aaron, took the vaccine and died a week later, man. So Esau medicines is failing the people, man. And here it is, they have a whole Operation Warp Speed where they're trying to speed up the process for these people to take these medicines, man. So I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures, and I'm gonna close out. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 21, because it makes you seem, Esau makes it seem like he's trying to do better for the people, but in all actuality, man, a war is in his heart, man. He's trying to come down ultimately, on the Israelites, man. And whoever the hell else is in this goddamn way, man. So this Psalms 55 and 21. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords, man. So you can't be, fooled by the trickery that the so-called white man, has, man. And it tells us that in Sirach 12, man, which I'm going to get. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. So never trust your enemy, man. So for you people who voted for, these Edomites, these so-called white men, you'll see sooner or later that they don't have, in their mind, they don't have, sympathy for you, man. They're devised or planning schemes to take, Israel away from even being a nation, pursuing the Psalms, the 83rd chapter, man. So I didn't want to be, too long-winded. I just wanted to touch on that. Abba Ratazah, the lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out by giving all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world, that's pushing out this truth with all diligence and also putting their lives on the line to do so. Also, shalom to the sincere Akwath who's listening and learning in all subjection. Until the next time, I say shalom.